I am here with Brian again to pick this week's Glen Fuels Footballer of the Week after the quarterfinals of the championships, and we saw some good performances across the weekend, Brian. And New Ross yesterday we'll start with the double header down there.
Yeah, a couple of tight games in Ross yesterday. A couple of good performances from the four teams in there. I suppose if to name individuals in the first game for Glen, Rian Crosby and Matt Dial were probably the pick of them, and for the Ans then Aidan Rochford and Dee O'Keefe both had very good games as well. The second game, the New Ross derby down there, Gushron and the Jimmies, I think we had Sam Wall got 3 points for Gushron from play. He was very good. Mark Roster came into the game in the second half. He got a couple of scores from play as well. Both of them, a good performance from both them. And on the Jimmy side then, thought Brian Malloy, centre back, was very good, carried a lot of ball. He got a point as well. Tommy Welch scored 1-2 or 1-3 from play, and Matthew Hanlon had a brilliant game in the middle of the field. He caught ball, he got scores from play. He scored 2 45s, and he sort of stemmed the tide a bit. I thought he was the key man in near the end of the game there when the Jimmies needed someone to stand up. So that's from Ross yesterday, and I suppose from the game here today, it was pretty one-sided. So I suppose most of the candidates from here today are on the Castletown side. I suppose just for Kyle Nairn, I suppose to give, we need to give a gallant mention to Bobby Hughes in the middle of the field there. He scored 2 points from play and tried to keep the thing going as best he could. And then from Castletown, we had Colin Kennedy centre back. He scored 2 points. He made a goal and he defended well. So he basically done everything and more than what you'd expect from a centre back. And then Robbie Brooks came into the game in the second half and scored 3 goals. So he has to be mentioned in Player of the Week as well. So that's it from them 3 games anyway.
Yeah, and then the fourth game, of course, was between the Shelmaliers and the Starlights on Friday night, and I was particularly impressed with the performances of Arnie Murphy and Owen Nolan there. So they were the standout performers from that one. So Brian, we had a bit of a chat here before press and play. Who are we going to give this week's Glen Fuels Player of the Week to?
Yeah, we had a bit of a chat and we had a good debate. So it was a tough decision this week, but the man we're giving it to this week is Matt O'Hanlon from St James's. I think he deserves it for his performance yesterday in Ross.
And in addition to his performance yesterday, his performances throughout the championship have been excellent. Congratulations to Matthew O'Hanlon, this week's Glen Fuels Player of the Week.